I always feel like I need something sweet. Got some fresh cookies for you. Here, take a cookie. Welcome, you're late. Welcome to my space. I want to show off kind of my living room, and this is truly like I live in my living room. I know a lot of people are like, their bedroom is their safe space. This is where I spend most of my time. As you can see, there's a lot going on. There's a huge wall with a bunch of photos. There's a lot of different textures, from the rug to the throw blanket to the pillow to the chairs. Having the different colors and the different textures and different things that pop is really important for a space. If I'm going to spend a lot of time in it, then I want there to be things that are true to me and speak to me, because just like all of these pieces, I feel like I kind of stand out a bit. I wouldn't say it's like Western. I don't even know if I have like a name for my style, but more of like eclectic. I have pets, and so for me, I'm not wanting to have a couch where the fur is going to be stuck in. And so I always choose leather. I think it just kind of looks classy, and it's more to my style. There's a lot of different patterns within this room that just kind of pop out, and it may not look cohesive, but when you kind of step back, everything has similar colors or similar textures, and so it works. Works for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's. You see this huge picture wall? Everything is just very much my family, my friends. When I walk into my living room, I want to see them and feel that joy that it brings. This piece right here is actually a guitar that my grandpa, he built guitars for all of his kids, and so this was his first guitar, and I was lucky enough to get it as not only as just a piece of art, but just also a piece that reminds me to continue to be creative, and also reminds me of my grandpa, so it just pulls in that very much that family feel that I love filling my space with, because when I have people come over, I want them to feel like they're family, to feel like they're welcome, and so all these little pieces that I add are, very much reminiscent of that. Let's head to the kitchen. Now, space-wise, I don't have a dining room, and so I have to utilize the space that I do have. I had to combine the kitchen and dining area together, and so this table I love because it gives a lot of seating and allows for people to come over, but I can also use it kind of as my coffee station. If I want to work from in here, I can. If I'm needing space to bake, but it's just nice to have not this huge table, but it's big enough that it's gonna fit, that it's gonna fit 4 people. And then kind of just shelving that you can put storage in or decorate it however you want. Great place to kind of display your knickknacks or your favorite cup made by your favorite cousin. Another gallery wall where just pieces that again remind me of home. Sharing recipes and cooking for people is a huge thing for me, and so I love having kind of these pictures of my grandma making tortillas or us making tamales, and it just reminds me of why I love sharing meals with people and sharing those recipes with people, and then just kind of things that call to my hometown and that add to where my love of food came from. My knife wall, that spoon is fun. That's one of my friends had a cook-off and I won, so I got the grand prize of a first place wooden spoon. So obviously I had to show that. This is my bedroom. And I know for a lot of people, Sunday mornings, breakfast in bed, or they're just wanting to relax in bed. I am not that type of person. Never bring me breakfast in bed. Eating in my bed is weird to me. I get a little too anxious. I'm I need to get up and do something. But it is important for me to have a space that just feels fresh and very much me and clean. So what I'm trying to tell you is clean your room, kids. Pulling in little pieces and colors and textures that feel like me was so important, and trying to find a bed that was functional for space-wise. This has storage in it, and so that was huge for me, but also having a piece that's gonna last long. I want something that's gonna just over the years still feel like me, still be usable, and then just adding in little pieces of knickknacks and stuff that speak to my character and speak to the design that I love. Love coffee, and so adding in little touches like that pieces like this that just remind me of home. This is an artist that my grandparents really love and that I've learned to love over the years, and so wake up and seeing this is like just a reminder of like my family. I think most of, if not everything in my house is just like a reminder of my family, where I came from, and that's where I want to be. Yeah, so this is my space, the bedroom, where, you know, just making it feel like you and hopefully leads to peaceful dreams. The kitchen, where I love to just, you know, pour my heart and soul out into for people that come over. And then like my living room, where I love to have game nights and I have people over and hopefully allow them to feel at home. I know all these pieces that, like my pictures and all that, are catered to me, but I want people to come over and just feel that like hominess and the welcomeness, hopefully, that I give off to people and can provide. But yeah, that's my space. So thanks for coming.